Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is St-Feuillien. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm actually not quite sure. Ooh, so this is a little warmer, so high carbonation on a Belgian triple. This is probably one of the classics. This has been around for obviously quite a while, and might be one of those beers that sort of sits on the shelf at your local beer store. I for sure have never bought a bottle of this. Not even quite sure if I've ever had this beer before. So 8.5% Belgian triple, reviewing some of the classics. So beer comes in a beautiful, wow, just like lively carbonation, like just like flowing, shooting out of the glass. But beer comes in a deep gold color, medium minus haze on there, fluffy eggshell white head that will not go away. This almost reminds me of trying to pour a Duvel. So let's dig into it. On the aroma. Nice fruity notes in there. There's that pear. There's a little bit of light citrus, tart apple. Maybe a little touch of banana in there as well, just like pure, vibrant Belgian character, but definitely in that Belgian Golden Strong Ale and Triple range where there is a little bit of that palm fruit in there. A little bit of that kind of light, bready sweetness in there as well. Smells a little bit sugary. Cheers. So I do have this warmed up quite a bit, but wow. This is one of the most dangerous styles out there. This beer is bone dry. 8.5% is not perceived at all. As I'm speaking, there's really not much left on the palate. I get a little bit of that spice driving on the back end, just like lasting on the palate, a little bit of clove pepper. Beautiful head on there. So like as you take a sip, you get that really kind of like large bubbled, creamy, kind of like cotton candy-like kind of a foam. And then underneath you get this beautiful carbonation. Wow, this beer is so bone dry. So I just think of some beers like, let me think, something like a Golden Monkey or something, or even something like Allagash White. There's a little bit of like residual sweetness, a little fatness in the mid palate, and sort of like has that kind of expressive maltiness, sort of separates it from something like a Duvel or a Delirium Tremens. This beer is so dry. Up front, follows with the flavor that's smelling. Little touch of banana, but really the fruitiness is a little bit pulled back. It does have that kind of like a pear character, a little bit of cooked apple. There's a nice kind of like a breadiness in the middle as well. And then boom, it just like flashes away. This would be a hard one to detect because the malt is so hidden, and generally the triple style, to separate it from something like a Belgian Golden Strong Ale, is that the style tends to be a little bit more spicier, but also tends to have a little bit more malt character to it. This one screams a Belgian Golden Strong Ale to me. Not quite as razor sharp as something like Duvel, but it really is quite close, and it comes in a similar bottle. So absolutely delicious. As for rating, wow, really cool one. Definitely separates itself a little bit, and I like that. This beer is definitely something that I have not. Yeah, definitely something that just should be revisited. So if you find yourself at the store and you see a St-Feuillien, try it out because it really is delicious. And look how beautiful the beer pours. Wonderful revisiting this beer. And the best part is like it warms and I'm like feeling it warming and I can sense the alcohol, but there's none of that on the palate. Sneaky beer, because again the body perceives it as it sort of like burns its way down and sort of warms your stomach, but then on your palate it's really not quite there. It doesn't really have any of those fusel alcohols where you're like, oh, this is boozy. It really like shows itself not on the sensory, but really your body obviously knows there's alcohol in this one. And 8.5%, this will get you in trouble if you try to have a 4-pack of this. So this for me is getting it's delicious. 92 St-Feuillien triple, absolutely delicious. Until next time, guys, cheers, later.